Yeah.
Good. Hello, everyone. This is Tracy Bryant Swint, the womb minister of Love My Womb Academy, sensual honey, feminine wellness, and owner and creatrix of Sensual Honey, Sweet
Okay.
Yoni T. And if you
Ooh.
haven't heard, I am the self love guru and sensual empowerment coach. And we are coming live to you right now on this Monday fun day because we want to wake and shake some stuff up because we got our Yoni Juju moon manifestation healing retreat coming up May 4th through the 6th, 2018. And if I tell you we pulling out all the stops, goddesses, get ready for a weekend of purpose, power, passion, and yoni and womb empowerment, okay? Full of womb wisdom, feminine health tips, also to help carry you into your next recreation of the manifestation of you. Okay, so I am joined here by my beautiful goddess, Kanaya Kennedy, who is with Belly Groove, and she does so much more, darling. Yes, she does. She just does so much more. So, anyway, she's going to tell you a little bit about her and how she's going to be representing Yoni Juju Moon Magic Manifestation May 4th through 6th, 2018. Tell them who you are, guys.
Well, hello, you all. I am that fine, fabulous diva bringing wellness to the community. My bold, brilliant light empowers everyone around me. I
Yes.
teach beauty. I share truth, changing lives and freeing souls. My programs are filled and my appointments bring in gold.
Oh, you better come on. Boy, Miss
I
Freaking go.
the ranks, increasing my prosperity. My clients get results. I'm not smart sister, medicine woman, dancing diva, Kanaya Kennedy. What is up?
Hey, Kanaya, I loved your intro. Honey, if that is not an entrepreneur there. Only
What?
an entrepreneur can come with that type of intro, baby. You laid it all out for us and let them know how you bringing the love and the flavor.
Yes, yes. I love working with women. So you guys, I'm a medicine woman, herbalista. Pretty much, here's what I'm about. I'm about you recreating your relationship to the word diva.
Come on.
We are divine. We are inspiring. We are vibrant. We are amazing.
Yes.
And if anyone makes you think that being a diva is anything but that, you need to let them know I don't think so. And so
Okay.
inside of that, what I do is I help you reconnect with that aspect of yourself where you know you're fabulous, where you're able to make an introduction about yourself that speaks to who you say you are. And we do that through dance, through movement, through spirit work, through meditation, through lifestyle changes. And I'm so excited when Tracy reached out to me about this retreat. I was like, oh my goodness, this is the thing.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, I would love to come teach Belly Groove because dance therapy is one of the many modalities that help you start to feel you're fabulous. We can talk about it, you guys, and it sounds great, but to be able to feel it, to feel your body, to be in that feminine movement, it's wonderful.
In that
So,
flow. In that
yes. Yeah. And that's what that's what I will be bringing to the retreat. Oh my gosh. So guys, belly dancing, and I call it belly groove because I always have to put a soulful spin on it. I mean, belly
yes.
dancing traditional, it's wonderful. But I like the rhythms, I like the drums, I like my Afrobeat, my house, my hip hop, my soul. So we're gonna belly groove. We're gonna get funky
Okay.
with it. You're going to release some things. Okay. You're going to step into your goddess energy. And I'm just so excited just to be part of it.
And ladies, if I have to tell you, we've had a taste of Kanaya's belly groove. Honey, we had a sensual honey, a wellness circle, and it was sisters, and it was tea, and we talked, and we did some real good sister talk. Like we broke some stuff down. We talked about our mother wounds. We talked about, sharing with other women, being vulnerable, being present. These are things that we talk about as women. And honey, she came and gave us some of them hip circles, baby, and them shimmies. And baby, these big hips was on me. Yes, yes. So tell us a little bit about what you're going to be sharing with us and give us some high science of what is belly groove, not just belly groove, but belly dance. Because see, my understanding is that in other cultures, that the womb is actually celebrated through belly dance. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Okay, yeah. So, a lot of people think of belly dance as a performance art. How we see it here in the West is like, oh, you're belly dancing for someone to entertain them. No. Mm-mm. And there's nothing wrong with someone appreciating it, but the roots of belly dance is in actually you stepping into your womanhood and understanding how to prepare your body for childbirth and childbearing. As a matter of fact, one of the best things why you need to do feminine centered dance and feminine movement dance. So for example, we'll get to my fertility support group. We just went over this. When you are in labor, for example, you don't need to be laying on your back. No, honey, you need hip circles. Why? When you're doing those hip circles and you're squatting down, you're helping the baby crown. You're helping thin is it the cervix? Helping expand the cervix. So the movements, you have to be trained in that before it's time to have the baby. So young women were initiated into feminine dance, such as belly dance, because that's part of what it is to be a woman. Getting in connection with your sacral chakra, with your root chakra, all those movements, bringing up the Kundalini energy. It's all about connecting with the feminine energy and your power and your sexuality and your creativity. And this is what belly dancing is. Now, the fact that it also looks phenomenal. I mean, that's a bonus point.
Let me tell you something about what I learned about belly dance. Now, I'm a big sexy fine chica. Yes. Well, baby, them big hips get to moving, and it just makes me feel so sensual and alive. Shaking up that Kundalini, restoring the energy of that power center, the womb. Tapping into the groundedness of that sexual fire that is there. And I did a tribute. It was a Love My Womb Academy Young Goddess womb celebration over at the School of Indigo. The School of Indigo. It was School of Light for girls. And I want to shout out Zima for that. But I went over there and I spoke to the girls about their womb center and that fire. And how I described it was, do you remember? And a lot of you, I know you remember, but a lot of them were going through it. When you get in the mirror and you just start shaking it and moving it, and you're popping it, and you're like, and then the grown-ups be talking about, oh, girl, stop dancing so fast. Quit being so fast. Stop moving like that. No, that is the spirit, your higher self, getting your womb prepared for childbirth. And that's why it is so important to get that shake on and that shimmy and that rock.
And beyond childbirth, because sometimes I have heard women say, well, if I'm not trying to have children, does it matter? Yes. Birth. Can we say birth? Because you give birth to everything through your womb center, your sacral chakra. That is your creative space for both men and women. Okay.
Fertility. So it's not just fertility on all levels.
Yes. And we have to understand that. And then if we were to take it away from the energetic side, right, we'll get practical with it. Belly dancing is great for moving the lymph through your system. It's great for detoxifying your body. Your lymphatic system is like the sewage system of your body, but it does not have a pump. It needs physical movement.
Movement to flow.
We're shimmying and we're shaking. That's shaking things up. That's shaking things loose. You're getting you're heating your body up through the movement. We're moving the large muscle groups. That's on the fitness side, okay? You're learning muscle isolation when you're doing those belly rolls and the hip and all of this. You're loosening up spinal health. As we get older, we begin to contract. Why? Because we don't continually expand. We don't keep things lubricated. So when you're dancing and we're doing this work, it is so much more than looking cute. And we will have hip scars.
You look cute though. You do look cute. You just look cute though. You do look cute, darling.
Okay. You want to come, and when you come to dance and clap, you want to wear something cute and fitted. You can celebrate your body. See how you're moving. Let me tell you, the bigger the hips, the juicier you are, the more.
Is that what's happening?
You want to shake it. You want things to jiggle. That's about the freedom of movement. So you want the girls, the booty is jiggling, The belly is shaking, all of it. It's not, you see these belly dancers, they think, I had a flat stomach and I can't do it because no, 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 no. In the other cultures, it's like the more voluptuous and shapely you are, they're like, oh my goodness, look at all that fabulousness. So it is for every woman, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yes, I want to thank you so much for sharing that and sharing the high science of what belly dance is really about, because people just think, oh, you're, like you said, belly dancing for someone. It's more for you than anything, and the health of your womb and your back and your kundalini and your chi. Your chi. Come on.
The last thing I have to, I forget sometimes to put this in, is that really belly dancing was done mostly for women by women. And it's typically like a call and response type dance. Okay. It's not about choreography. It can be, but we may have our haflas, and when you have your circles in the different, you have an end of the class and you get in the middle and you start moving, everyone's doing what you're doing. It's a way to connect with your sisters. It's just so powerful. You guys, it's powerful. If you haven't done it, and you haven't done it in an environment where your instructor understands the big picture, it's different. It's just like yoga. You go to a yoga class and do some postures, that's fine. Yay, you'll get a benefit.
I like yoga now. We got a yoga.
I love yoga. I'm a yoga instructor. But when you go to a yoga class where the instructor understands the energy of it and lets you set intentions, it's a totally different experience. So you've never belly grooved. You've never had a soulful dance experience if you haven't been with Diva Dance. And if you have,
belly groove.
Beautiful. But so yeah, we're gonna create some sisterhood bonds. We're gonna love on our bodies and just be wonderful.
Yes, thank you so much. I have Onika and Raziki here. I see them watching. I need you guys to go to your email and click the link so you can come on, because we're waiting on y'all.
I'm like, where are the other divas? Where are the
Yoni Juju Moon Manifestation divas at? Okay, I don't see Awakened Lioness here and there. Everybody, come on now. It's Fun Day Monday. We supposed to get the party started. And you see, I got my little wine here. You know, red wine is good for the blood, darling.
Yes, honey. Well, I got my tea today, but
okay, I got my red wine today because this is supposed to be Fun Day Monday. Yeah, so just to let you guys know a little bit about Yoni Juju Moon Manifestation, it is going to be in Atlanta from May 4th through the 6th. And Friday, we're going to open the house at 6 p.m. So you can come sign in, you can get your booklet, you can meet with Kanaya, because that evening we're going to do our sisterhood celebration. So first thing that we're going to do is our purpose-driven vision. So we're going to go into our purpose from a prophetic perspective. Okay, so we're going to bring that consciousness and awareness to ourselves and go ahead and ask ourselves, what is our purpose? And not just what is our purpose, what isn't our purpose? Because usually you can find out by the process of elimination. Okay, so we're going to do that first. And then we're going to have the beautiful Kanaya Kennedy shaking it up and getting them shimmies and them hip rolls going. And then we're also going to have henna. So for those of you who don't know, we're going to have a little hand henna. We're going to be beautifying ourselves and feeling our sensuality and our sexuality, because as women, those are the things that need to be awakened so that we can get things started, get things manifested, get things rolling. You know, as a woman, most things come from the area of our sensuality. And we've lost that somewhere. You know, we've been told to be his mother, the kid's mother, his wife, our parents' daughter, our siblings' sister, but who are we to ourselves? So those are some of the questions that we're going to get into on Friday, okay? Now, Saturday is a whole day of workshops, okay? And then you'll be able to also meet Kanaya there. I'm sure she'll have a table set up and everything with her information so that you can find out more about her and some of her classes and some services that she has available to you. And we're going to do a whole day of workshops. Our workshop is going to start with our Goddess Yoni Yoga presenter, Shamika Manuel of She Lives Well. She's awesome. She has a Goddess Yoni yoga routine that is fire. She helps you identify with the child, the woman, and the crown. Okay, all within you. All right. So you're going to deal with that maiden. You're going to deal with that child, that maiden, and that woman. You're going to deal with that princess, that goddess, the queen, and then the goddess. I mean, you're going to deal with the three aspects of who we are and the in-betweens. Then we have the beautiful Onika Merkava House Long, who's going to be coming. She should be coming on today. I'm hoping she's checking her email from Yoni Magic Manifestation so that she can go ahead and come on in and talk about some things that she's going to be providing on Saturday. She is our sacred sound healer. She is awesome. She also is a chakra healer, so she'll be able to check your chakras and you'll be able to get some chakra clearing. Okay, so the sound healing, by the way, let me tell you a little bit about sound healing. Sound healing is a high form of healing that we don't necessarily give a lot of credit to. Okay, sound gets into places and crevices and cracks and things like that, of things that we've hidden, things that we don't know's there, so things come up with that sound healing. So she's going to be providing sound healing, chakra healing, as well as a chakra clearing session. And then, of course, we have the beautiful Stephanie Corker, who did get her invitation, and I have not yet to hear from her because she's a New Yorker, and in New York, everything is, busy. And always popping and moving in New York. So I guess the sister popping and moving in New York. And she'll get this a little later and be like, oh, I missed it. Yes, you did. But she's not going to miss our event on May 4th through the 6th. So Saturday, Stephanie Corker, also known as the Pelvic Health Naturalista, will help us to tighten, tone, and also we will learn vaginal exercises to help us isolate the muscles, to help us have stronger orgasms, to help us reduce incontinence. So that's that little sneeze and laugh you have and you do a little pissing on yourself. Yeah. So she's going to help us to learn how to strengthen our pelvic floor for health. Okay. And also I need to let you know, ladies, that strengthening our pelvic floor for health is not just for physical health, but it's also great for mental health, emotional health. Do you know how a sister can have a lack of confidence based on the fact that everywhere she goes, that she's trinkling? Or if you have a fecal incontinence, everywhere you go, you're putting out, you think you farted, but you sharted. These are things, and that's not cute for a woman, honey, be smelling like piss and poop. So the Pelvic Health Naturalista, definitely her workshop is going to be fire. But see, we always talk about tightening and toning and tightening and toning and keeping the strength of the pelvic floor. However, she's also going to teach us about suppleness, because we also need to have it soft and wet and juicy. So she's going to help us with that as well. So I'm going to let you know, ladies, she's good at what she does. She times your speed of your rapidness on how you clench your muscles. Yes, she does. She times you. So you're going to see exactly where you are. Are you a beginner? Are you an intermediate? Or are you an advanced Punani power player? Yes. So give it up for Stephanie Corker, coming out of New York, the Pelvic Floor Naturalista. And then, of course, we're going to attend to lunch, who we have Chef Kim, who will be providing us with a 5-star delicacy of vegetarian / a little non-vegetarian cuisine for those of us who like a little poultry or like a little fish. Okay, no pork is in the building or no beef. So those of you who want to go get one of those cookout or checker burgers, you got to do that down the street, baby. We're not going to have that in the place or the building, because we're trying to do things a little different, because we're trying to increase the health of our womb space. Okay, so we're going to be doing that with food, with natural, healthy foods that taste delicious from a 5-star chef, Chef Kim. All right, then of course, coming back from lunch, you have myself, darling. You have Tracy Bryant Swift, the womb minister, coming to you to talk to you about womb health and wellness, self-love, and we actually will be sharing self-love rituals, and we will also be tapping into our little girl within. Okay, so we're going to get together and we're going to do some real work here. We're going to do some real work. We're going to tap in. We're going to make this thing right. We're going to get it together. And then we got Riziki Safira, who is going to be sharing her love and her light. I see you, beautiful.
Girl, let me turn the light on. Hold up now.
Riziki came in just in time, honey.
No, I can't see you.
You can't see me? Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I see you, beloved. Okay, let me see show. Okay. Can you see me now?
Okay, yeah. I'm on an actual app, but it's all good. We here. We here.
Okay, I didn't know that you couldn't see me. Maybe the other people couldn't see me for a while either. I don't know, but I see you.
No,
you can see me now. You can see me now.
Yes, I can.
Okay, good. Let me see if I can. Okay, here we go. Riziki L. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
we are
ma'am.
here. We are here, darling, beloved. All right.
Yes,
so I was just talking about your workshop coming up next after mine, after lunch, because we got Chef Kim. She gonna be doing the food, honey, and it's off the chain, 5-star chef. And then we have myself coming with the womb wellness and tapping into the little girl within, and we're gonna be talking about self-care and self-love. And then you also have just came off the line, so I need you to come back, sweetie. Okay, here we go. I'm bringing you back in. All right, you're back.
Yes.
Okay, so what we're going to be doing from there is we're going to have you, and you actually are an astrologer and a tantrika.
Yes.
And your astrology deals in dealing with the planets. You have learned and created a system on how you can actually identify the messages of where your planets are during your menstruation time. So can you tell them a little bit about what you will be sharing with us at this phenomenal 3-day healing retreat?
Okay, so first off, I'm so lit. I'm so excited about this.
Yes.
And I gotta have everybody on Facebook give Tracy Bryant Swin a round of applause for holding it down with the promo and the.
Thank you.
And, we ain't gonna talk about it, but
we're here, sis. Yeah, we're here.
Yeah, we're here. So, but yeah, I'm really excited. So about the moon magic manifestation and the things you were talking about is yes. In my work as a sidereal astrologer, and that is different from Western, we'll get into that later, but I have noticed a correlation as far as where the moon is and, when our menstrual cycles start. Now, many women who are into magic and the Wiccan and the whole, magical black girl magic stuff, we kind of know about, okay, if your menstrual cycle starts during new moon energy, or if your menstrual cycle starts during full moon energy, that's one thing. But when I started the practice of tracking my menstrual cycle for the whole year and understanding, okay, if the moon is in this particular house, according to my chart on this day, what is this telling me to pay attention to? How can I specify my ritual? And as I went through that year, I noticed sometimes my period or my menstrual was fluctuating from 28 days to 35 days to 19 days. It was all over the place. Again, I'm realizing that the moon is going through certain houses that deal with finance and focus, so forth and so on. So as I started removing things from my life, going through self-improvement, my menstrual cycle not only started regulating itself between that 27 to 29 day interim period. But I also noticed that each time my menstrual would start, the moon was, consecutively going through the houses as they should. And so I was like, wow, I really see how changing my habits not only regulated my menstrual cycle, but it told me where I needed to focus on, where I needed to concentrate my meditation. And I know I was just at your house recently, Tracy, because I had 3 menstrual cycles in 1 month. And a lot of people, when they hear that, they're like, well, that's not even possible. Well, let me tell you something. I know the difference between spotting. I know the difference between faint blood. And then there's the kind of bleeding where, it's heavy, then light, and then you see your uterine lining shedding. And I'm telling y'all, it was 3 cycles in a month. And what did that tell me? The moon was fluctuating between my 2nd house of finance and the things that I value and my 7th house of relationship. And no lie, the things that I'm going through had a direct correlation with why I'm going through this havoc with my moon cycle. So, I mean, it was just really, really, really awesome to see. But at the workshop, I'll definitely be explaining to the ladies, you know, what that looks like. We're going to pull your chart. So if you have not registered already, please do so, because you will get your chart. We will talk about, you know, what the houses mean, where your moon was when you were born. So now not only are we going to talk about the menstrual cycle, but your emotional health, your ability to be creative and fertile, not just producing babies, but your ideas. This is all moon energy. And I know I'm just rambling, but you know, I get really
explaining well. We need to hear it. Yes.
Yeah, because it's such a correlation. And then going to the sacred sexuality piece, which I know is before or after your workshop, but all of this ties in together. Your moon energy, you know, and how you're dealing in sacred sexuality, that all has a correlation. And we have to understand our magic and our power, you know, when it comes to these things. So yeah, it's going to be powerful stuff, y'all. Yes.
So talking about sacred sexuality, okay, you expressed to us about the moon.
Yes.
And the messages that we have during our menstruation. You know what I want you to really focus on, why it's so important to have the messages. Why should we want our messages from the womb? You're going to have people be wanting, you know, why do I want my messages from the womb, girl? I don't need to know all that. Come on and give us the high science on why it's so important to know the messages of the moon during your menstruation.
See here, to wrap it up, I'm going to say this. We're here to build communities and nations, okay? If you have a group of sisters over here that's in tune with their moon messages, and another group of sisters over here in tune with their moon messages, they're both going to be doing work that not only benefits them, but benefits the nation, the community, the sisterhood as a whole.
Yes.
We have to understand that we're all connected. And part of this retreat, you know, when we talk about, you know, manifestation, also, why are you here? What is your purpose here?
Yes. Me and Kanaya just talked about being purpose-filled, our purpose-driven vision.
Exactly. And part of sisterhood that's just like, you know, Tracy, you know your strengths, your position, I know mine, so forth and so on. You know, that we all can't be doing the same thing. You know, we have to know our role and the position that we play, and understand that my job is just as important as yours, because it contributes to the bigger picture. So not only is it to be clear on your purpose and how you're not only benefiting yourself, your sisterhood, your community, but again, just the energy of sisterhood, period. Mm-hmm. The moon connects us, and we have to be able to decipher these messages so that we know how to move forward in life and manifest. So it's very, very important. As a matter of fact, what a lot of astrology people don't tell you, or what they may not know, just like how the sun has 12 constellations, the moon has 28. Woo! 20 constellations. They call them. So you have to know that the moon is not
Raziki, they call it what? Because you cut out.
They call I was saying that the moon has where we know that the sun has 12 constellations, the moon has 28 of them. So as a matter of fact, the 12 constellations would not exist without the moon constellation.
You better.
Or would make up the sun. So don't get me started. So we have to know.
I want to get you started. That's why you're here.
Girl, I'm about to get my wine.
Go like this. Kanaya, did you see her flip her hair, girl?
That wasn't there. That's right. That is correct.
That's right, honey. And I'm loving that cut. That cut is doing you, baby.
Thank you, girl.
It's doing you. Yes, but I had the beautiful Kanaya Kennedy come back on, because she's going to be presenting Belly Groove on Friday night. She's going to be doing our belly dance. And you know, we had a chance to get with her during our Sensual Honey Sister Circle. Raziki?
Yes, beautiful. I remember that. As a matter of fact, a couple of sisters that I met there, I bump into on regular occasion, you know, and we still talk about that. And I love learning belly dance from a sister, you know, and not only that, but again, and I saw the piece where she said it's from everybody. It doesn't matter your size. It doesn't matter your dance level or whatever. Just get out there and move, and to see women who like really maybe felt some sort of way about how they feel to just release all that and just have it was so I almost got emotional, and especially the elder sister, the mama.
Oh yes, she was amazing.
Baby, mama got us opulence. Mama got us opulence. 2 hours to come to our sister circle and do belly dance.
Yeah. She was an inspiration for real. I said when I get her age, she and just as fine as she want to be. Just as fine as she want to be.
Yes, she was, honey. Her skin was gorgeous and she was just royal with it. She just a goddess. Yeah. Great representation of a beautiful elder coming of age, coming into the crone and being elegant and beautiful. And see, that's something I recognize. We were talking earlier about the stages of women being from the princess to the queen to the goddess. And I know that when we're in our goddess state, we're in our woman state, we're usually, married, kids, family, doing that whole thing. But when we're there, usually we're going into our queen, when we're in a queen state, being the ladies and the women of the house and all that, we're going into our goddess state, which is our crone state. And being in that crone state, it is so much magic there. Reason being, it is we've learned, we've had lessons, we've had many experiences, and we are just shining and seasoned with life and love. And that's what she is. Mama Goddess Opulence, we love you. Thank you for joining us at our sister circle. Yes, indeed. And
I think that's important what you said, Tracy, especially for younger women my age, in a sense. It is very important to prepare us for, it's like, we would think like getting older is like a drag, like, oh man, it's whack. But really, there is a blessing that comes with that. Go ahead.
Just because yesterday I was, oh my gosh, this weekend, I encountered one of our goddess divas, Dr. MJ. And she was on her way to a photo shoot about being 50 plus and fabulous. One of my elders, my Aunt Sandy, I'm supporting her in launching the Sassy Sandy series about being 60 and sexy, because they are both wonderful mentors to understand that it doesn't end. They try to make us believe that our fabulousness ends when we have the change. You hit menopause and all of a sudden you can't produce babies. You have no value. Honey, please. The changes that we go through when we move past that phase of life, we move into true magic. Because with the hormonal changes, all of a sudden you're even, okay, calm.
No, come on.
Okay, when you start to get into when you get into the neuroscience of how our bodies operate at the different phases. Now, I classify them I heard what you said, but I do the flirt, the vixen, the diva, the goddess. With that vixen being that sexual energy, she does not go anywhere because you can't have a baby. When I got introduced to the divine feminine in tantra work, the diva was in her 60s, and she was explaining to me, honey, lubrication and lube is a no-no. Never. Your body will stay juicy as long as you understand how to work it. It has nothing to do with a doggone period.
Staying sensual.
Yes.
And these sisters trying to dry it up. Quit trying to dry it up. It's supposed to be fruit. Wear your organic panty liner. It's supposed to be
exactly. When you're not in the baby making mode, your focus becomes about self-care, doing the work of the community, because you're not right now focused on, I gotta have a baby. You're less susceptible to the whims of relationships, which is why when women move into that queen phase and when you move really into that goddess phase, folks can't deal with it sometimes. There's a reason women begin to initiate, unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you want to look at it, separations and divorces when they get older, because they finally get to the point where they're like, hold up, what about me?
Yes,
we're taught, and we have a biological need to nurture and take care of during those phases of our life. And it's a beautiful thing. But when you move to that next phase, you become ultra powerful. And that's how come they villainize the crone. Oh, she's a witch. Oh, she's evil. No, she's powerful. And what's happening now with what you're doing and what we're doing in helping women reconnect with our divine feminine at every phase of life. And just even understand that our sexuality isn't for others' consumption. It's for us. Your sexuality is your key to manifesting the life you want. ain't about attracting no man, and it's about attracting the man. But why do you want to attract that man? Because what if he can contribute to you in your life? He is the power to your magnet.
Yeah.
Come on. And that's magnetism. Magnetism.
Yes. But when you have a magnet, we have a magnet, but if you add power, electricity, that masculine energy to your magnet, baby, you become unstoppable, which is why a sacred union is so important. So we don't need a man. No, you're crazy. Because when you bring a good man, understanding a powerful man, a powered up man into your magnet, honey.
Yeah. Okay. No, I don't know. Should we give him too much? I think we.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm girl.
But what you're saying is very powerful, very valid. Because even in like the tantra classes or the sacred sexuality classes I teach, it is important to learn that magnetism. And a lot of times, the trauma that we go through, that we've been told to get over instead of work through, it decreases our magnetism. You know what I'm saying? And we have to really know how to. That's a part of manifestation. Whereas some people, you got to go out and get it. Whereas other people, we could just sit back and it come to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the magic of us. That's the magic of woman. So yeah, it's going to be so lit.
And you know, the thing about that is in what you were saying, Kanaya and Raziki, in linking up and connecting with that magnetism of that evenly yoked brother for you. Yeah. Okay, he actually helps to bring more stimulating life to your womb space, which is your creativity. And that's why when you connect with the right brother and y'all got the right chemistry, empires are born, baby.
Yes.
Empires are born.
Yes.
Yes. So that's why it's so important to know who you are and your purpose, down to removing your trauma so that you can connect with that brother that can also, you can build with. Go ahead, Razika.
And to piggyback off what you said is very important, because I do a lot of compatibility charts, right? And it's the very thing that you said. You know, when you come together, what are you creating? If it's not a child, what are you creating? And just like we as women, we have to know ourselves in and out as much as possible. So now that you're magnetizing, you know, you're going to magnetize that compliment to you. And the is in this work. See, and this was me too. A lot of us, we have this idea of what this perfect mate looks like, about all the things that we want and desire. But if you don't know who you are, if you're not in alignment, if you haven't whipped or healed from certain things, what you want is clouded. It ain't what you need. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm doing these comparisons, I'm like, oh, this is what he brings into your life. This is what you bring into his life. Not to mention, are your life purpose and his life purpose in alignment? Is the foundation and where he's going and the foundation of where you're going, is that in alignment? A lot of us are getting into relationships based off of feelings. That's that moon energy. I love the moon, but some our emotions can have us clouded too. So another part, see, there's a left and right side to everything. Okay, there's spiritual and logical, emotional and analytical. And a lot of people don't want to tap into also that analytical side of moon energy. Yes, it's emotion. Yes, it's feeling, but it's also a left brain side to it as well. We got to tap into, because you can't create nothing with a dead horse. You can love this person, you can feel all these feelings, but if he ain't offering nothing, if his background is more baggage than it is, you know, like blessings, what are we doing? We got to choose.
You better preach, baby. Baggage or blessing? Baggage or
blessing?
You better hashtag that.
Or blessings.
Blessings.
Yep.
It's gonna be too late. I don't know if they're ready, sis.
They're ready. No, they're ready. But who's ready are the ones who show up. Okay. Because
I'll take your word for it.
If I was not invited and I was watching this, I'd be there. I'd be like, I'm there. Nope, I'm there. Clear my schedule.
You went out. Somebody said something.
She went out. Okay, I'm here. Hello. Okay, we back.
We're back. I'm here. I don't.
Okay. Can y'all see me?
Yes.
Yeah, I see you. Yeah, I just can't see you on the actual B Live screen, but I see you on Facebook.
Okay, well then that's fine. I guess.
Yeah.
Can you see me on the B Live and the Facebook, Kanaya?
Yeah, I see you everywhere. Yeah.
Oh, okay, well that's good. That's good. I know Nika's probably trying to come in, but I don't think it's letting you in from the phone. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, because it wouldn't let me in on my phone either.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, yeah. Not letting me in from the phone. All right. So, Onika, if you got time, if you can go to the house and get on the computer, that would be awesome. Shamika, you might need to start from the computer. I know Shamika said she didn't get her link. Let me see. Can you go ahead and send Shamika a link, Raziki?
Yes, I can.
Do you have her information? Can you like put it in her messenger?
Let me do that right now.
Yeah, put it in our messenger. Okay, thank you so much. So after Raziki on Saturday, because we have a full day of workshops. We still see you, Raziki. You still looking cute. Remember, you still on the screen.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. My facial expressions, y'all. Okay.
Everything, girl. You can't hide nothing. Anyway. So anyway, after Raziki, we do the moon messages for menstruation. I think that is such an important piece with our magic. I mean, it helps us to understand what higher messages we need to definitely take a look at and read and listen to in order for our creativity and our development. And she couldn't have said it better. This is about the sisterhood. This is about the nation building. This is about being better people for ourselves, better wives, better mothers. This is about us being better. But we cannot be better if we do not understand our purpose. And so that's why the purpose-driven vision is Friday night. So we going in with purpose and celebration. Purpose and celebration. Habakkuk 2:2 says, write the vision and make it plain. And once you write the vision and make it plain, because there's power in the written word, but then there's power in the spoken word. So once you write it and put that on it, and then you speak it and put that on it, next thing you need to do is act. So you need to write down an action plan. What plan of action and steps are you going to take to manifest this thing in your life? Okay, so we're definitely going to get into that, and that's what the weekend is basically going to be about. We're manifesting the beauty and power of you. We're manifesting. So then we're going to have our sacred sexuality piece after dinner, because yes, once again, Chef Kim, 5-star chef, honey, we're going to have our sacred sexuality piece where you're going to understand more about genital reflexology. You're going to understand why when he slides it in, that nice juicy yoni, and he hits that cervix, oh, why it makes your heart flutter and your body shiver, and why you be looking for him in the daytime with a flashlight. She's going to help you understand.
Yeah, it's going to be
acting like this. I had a sister, one of my clients, beautiful girl. Well, woman, she comes to me and she gets her yoni steam and she got a few womb issues and things going on, and she has never had an orgasm. Okay, she's 32, never had an orgasm. But I must say, she called me the other day and we did a reading for her, and she told me she met this Latin man, this fine, passionate Latin man, right?
Caliente.
He said, Tracy, my yoni speaks Spanish.
Hey!
Wow!
He said, orgasm after orgasm after orgasm. And all I could do was just clap and root for her. She said, her yoni speaks Spanish.
You know what? And I'm so glad you said that. You know why, sis? Because in this work, yonis do speak a language, you know? And what happens is with that, sister, see, non-orgasmic women, not only is it mental, emotional, but the penis has to match. Okay. See, we don't understand that there are matching penises to a vagina. Women, we have certain, we don't understand why one brother may have a nice size girth, length, all that, but for some reason he not, you know what I'm saying?
He just not hitting the spot.
You know what I'm saying? And women, we have different types of vaginas. Our vaginas have its own entity, deity, spirit, animal, guide, whatever you want to call it. And so you got to make sure that the brother who's entering you, not only physically, but energetically matches that as well. Mm-hmm. We just got to make better decisions,
Yes. But these are the things that we're going to be connecting with and teaching during our Yoni Juju Moon Manifestation Healing Retreat. We're going to be discussing and teaching how to become energetically matched with that Mandingo man muscle.
Ooh, and I even got a piece for the sisters in dealing with not so big penises.
Yes.
See, a lot of sisters, we did miss out on some good men because we didn't know how to manage certain penis sizes.
We believe the height too. We always think bigger is better, and that's not always true.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, guilty as charged. I was one of them sisters. If you ain't meet us, sir, I was out. I was like, yeah, no, you're gonna have to get up, and I don't call you no more. But in this work, when I learned to send energy to that vagina, when I learned the lingam massage and learned how to find that extra penis he didn't grow because his puberty was stunted. Oh yeah, we're gonna.
And because of circumcision.
That too. So
things that have been removed from the head of the lingam. 20,000 nerve endings, and that's why these brothers are growing into erectile dysfunction early because they're not getting their full sensation. Yes. So we're going to talk about all of these things. We're finna talk about the stuff Mama should have told us about, and she did.
Well, I know we're going to discuss the clitoris and the.
It's going to be. I don't know. It's going to be. And I'm excited
because this myth that the clitoris is this little nub that's
what she said.
Clitoris is a little nub.
The clitoris myth. The clitoris wraps around the yoni, and that needs to be. The wishbone clitoris.
I can't hear her. What she saying?
Well, you can't hear the wishbone clitoris, girl.
The wishbone clitoris.
Okay. We can hear you, and I can hear her. Girl, you got some technology. Wishbone clitoris, because that clitoris come down like this, and them labia and that. And
yes.
Like that. But see, there's also nerve endings in the labia and the bone.
Yes.
This is true.
And no one knows.
This is true. So and we're gonna talk about the A spot. And the U spot.
And the U spot. Okay, let's talk about them alphabets.
Wait a minute. Y'all done brought some new letters in over here. Where's my notepad? Where's my notes? I got to take some notes.
The A spot and the U spot. Yes. And then we also was discussed cervical orgasms as well. Because a lot of women have cervical orgasm. They're trying to figure out why they're not having an orgasm. And it's because, back to what Riziki said, that energetic connection, maintaining that lingam and yoni connection from the mind all the way to the physical and the biological. It is definitely a science to this. And you know what? If you want to increase your love level, your skills, your attraction, this retreat is for you. It is called Yoni Juju Moon Magic Manifestation. One manifestation retreat.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yes. So when we get into the sacred sexuality part of it, from that evening, then we're going to do some more little girl work, because it's very important. My work is I work with the little girl. So we go in and we retrieve her, because most of us have a little girl that's stuck in a corner hiding when we're about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She's still there waiting for us to retrieve her. And that little girl was fire, vibrant, alive, had dreams, ambitions, thriving, desire. The little girl is the one, is who you are before the lies, the conditioning, the programming, before they told you who you were supposed to be and what you could and couldn't do. That's who we're going to get. We're going to get her, because that's where your purpose is. Your purpose is left with her. Okay? And then being left with her, now you're going through life being this masked woman, this person who they told you need to be, because you remember you got to be successful. So you can't go for your dream. You got to go to school, go get your job. and you got to go work for somebody. When you knew in your spirit, when you was about 6, you didn't want to work for nobody. You wanted to dance. You wanted to do ballet. You wanted to sing. Most of us want to sing, can't sing. Well, sing in the shower, damn it. Do what you got to do.
Well, we can sing now, damn it.
Yeah. Forth through the sticks. 2018.
You are something else. But that's so valid, Tracy. Like the little girl work, like you have to, before you get into any sacred sex and womb head and all that, you got to deal with the little girl. Because I mean, it's like you gotta get back to that authentic part before anything else. So that is highly important. And again, with this retreat, we are covering all stages of life. We're dealing with the little girl. We're dealing with the young, sexy, vibrant woman. We're dealing with the crone energy, that wise woman energy. All these stages in life require different mindsets, emotional upkeep, physical upkeep, mental upkeep, all of that stuff. And you have, like, this is a mini rites of passage in a sense.
Yes. So and that's what the word was just in my mind.
Sisters to come through. If you can't stay tonight, get a day pass, god dang it. Because it's going to be phenomenal.
Okay, Sunday is our services. Let me tell you why me and Riziki chose to do services. Because we go to retreats all the time. And the retreats are awesome. And it's activity. And it's stuff going on all the time. And then you get home and you need a vacation from the retreat. Because you ain't got no rest.
Yeah, that's...
You be tired on the plane. You be wheeling your luggage like, oh my God, I can't wait to go home and go to sleep. Well, you went to a retreat. It was supposed to be some relaxation, some restoration, some healing going on, and all you did was work, activity, party, have fun, eat. There's no rest and relaxation. So Sunday is services, rest, relaxation. We have facials, we have massages. We have readings by Riziki so that you can get your moon readings done or your astrological readings, business readings. She does all type of readings. So we will definitely have her doing her readings. I will actually be doing spiritual readings. I am an oracle, so I'll be doing some spiritual life purpose readings. Okay. And then we also have the pelvic floor naturalista, Stephanie Corker, who's going to be setting up personal sessions to do with you so that you can get a plan of action so that you can tighten, tone, and have a supple, juicy vagina. Okay, then we're going to have Onika Long, who has just joined us. Whoop, whoop!
Finally,
yes! She made it. She made it. We're going to have Onika Long, Onika Macabre House Long, if y'all don't know, baby. And she's going to be doing personalized chakra clearing and healing sessions. She's going to be doing personalized sound healing sessions. And then we also have some personalized work done with her. But see, now we got Onika Macabre House Long on the team. So we will tell the people who you are, sister, how you rolling, what you got for her.
Peace and blessings, everybody. Onika Long with the MacabraHouse.com, and I am your crystal healer. So I'm here to clear your chakras, clear your energies, open up those energy pathways. It's just an amazing session and all, you know. So for those who don't know what a chakra is, a chakra are different energy centers in our bodies that are connected to different organs and glands within us. And at any time in life,
do you have your phone and your computer on, Onika?
No, my phone has.
Okay, because we're hearing you in double time.
Oh, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I don't believe I am. My phone's giving me so much problems.
Okay, you want to turn it all the way down? Or do you have two computer screens open with this on by any chance?
Oh, hold on. Maybe that's
because we're hearing you double time.
What about now?
Yeah, we're still hearing you double time.
Okay, hold on. Let me close. Oh, let me not close the wrong one.
Okay, we hear you good now.
Okay, so now do you just hear me once?
Yeah, it's a little something going on in the background, but we good.
Okay.
Come on, is. We need to know about these chakras.
Yes. So, sorry about these technical difficulties, guys. But okay, so a chakra is an energy center within your body. Our chakras are connected to every organ, every gland that we have within our body. So whenever we get stressed, whenever we get angry, upset, any really emotion that's not in alignment with our highest good, those chakras can start to get shut down depending on which gland or organ was affected. So it's really, really, really vital and important that we keep our chakras open and just the energy flowing smoothly.
Okay, tell us about your sound healing sessions. Give us a little bit about sound, a little history about sound.
So,
and what kind of sound instruments will you be using for your healing work?
So with the sound healing, well, number one, that's my go-to choice for healing out of all modalities. I absolutely completely love sound because I love sound can really stimulate you all the way down to the DNA and cellular level. Mm-hmm. Sound isn't surface, so it goes deep, and it goes deep whether you let it in or not. It's like it just hits you, it goes in. And so the way it works, sound healing works through a process called entraining, where if you have an organ or if you have a like a gland out of alignment, the frequency is low, the frequency is blocked. So you can take a singing bowl or a tuning fork that is tuned to the perfect pitch of that organ or of the gland and play it on the body. And when that organ feels that perfect pitch, it will naturally raise the vibration of that gland and organ, hence opening that energy blockage. So that's how sound healing works. So if you have a closed heart chakra, and I come with that, or I come with that heart singing bowl, and I play it, that sound that hits you, it's going to immediately open that chakra. It's going to bring that frequency up to that perfect pitch, and it's called the process of entrainment.
Okay. So there's a lot of healing there. I'm hearing a lot of frequency, a lot of vibration, and a lot of healing.
Absolutely.
Okay, good. So also, ladies, how do you feel about being a part of Yoni Juju Moon Magic Manifestation? Let's go. 5 minutes. Oh.
I mean, it's just, there's no words. There's no word. I mean, it's just going to be so lit because you already know, like, when it's just us in the building, it's already a party.
I know.
More sisters join us. We're going to have, overnight, especially the overnight crew. So I don't know how many tickets we have left for the overnight crew, but it's going to be some little extra little workshops we going to go on and like some little extra info we going to give the people for the overnight guests. Day passes.
Saturday night, we having a pleasure party, honey. Oh.
Yeah.
So this is an event that people do not want to miss.
I'm a little surprised too, but I ain't gonna say nothing yet. Okay. You know, it's gonna be a little surprise.
Okay.
This is an event you do not want to miss.
Well, for me, it's like a dream come true. I have had this vision and this desire.
It's definitely going to be a treat. I more so just want everybody to be prepared to walk away with tools to use, pretty much.
Yes, ma'am. Kanaya, go ahead.
Yes, so I'm just, this is
my bad.
For
I
me.
Hear her. Did I cut her off? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
It's okay, Diva. It's so okay. It really is vision manifest. And this is a vision that Spirit gave to me 2006, you guys, when I first got into this exotic dance for fun and fitness. Lord knows that began my own journey. Because for me, I go, one of my handles is the Virtuous Vixen. And I come from that church background where our femininity, our sexuality, it was vilified. It was suppressed. And for me to now be in this space where I'm loving it, I'm celebrating it. It's a healing journey, and it's just beautiful. So I'm just my heart is filled with gratitude for being brought to Atlanta, to being brought to you, Tracy, because You, it was me in the last year or so being obedient, you know, when I came and got my God Esteem certification, church is connected. Girl, this is so wonderful. I just thank you for thinking of me and reaching out for me to me and giving me the opportunity to share and teach, because this is what I live for.
And that's beautiful, because when I said, you know, we need some, I remember last time you was like, hey, what's up? What's up with the belly dance? I'm like, girl, we got that. We got some pole stuff going on. We good. Then this time I was like, I'm gonna call Kanaya. I'm gonna put Kanaya on the piece. You know what I'm saying? She like to shake them hips, and that's gonna be a lot of fun because we're dealing more with sensuality. Baby, Kanaya hit me up talking about, wait, I want to come on with y'all. I want to do this. And I'm thinking to myself, Kanaya, I do that already. What is it you want, baby? I'm going to promote everything and everybody. That's just how I roll. You know what I'm saying? If you're working with us, if you're working with me, if we got any kind of connection, I'm going to always publicize my sister. And they know this.
Yes.
Always big them up. Always. Yes, ma'am. So we're here. We're all together. We miss Shamika. Shamika couldn't come on. I don't know what's going on with Shamika. She said she'll participate in the next one. I'm reading her text. And also Stephanie Corker. Raziki, tell them a little bit about Stephanie. I said some stuff about Stephanie, but they need to know that goddess is about her work.
Yeah, so let me just say. So Stephanie, this sister, when I met her, like I didn't know how to take her, you know, whatever. But the point is that the more I got to know her, like she has such this quiet power. And it's like when you meet it's phenomenal. And then just taking her class, I said, well, first off, she's definitely got to come and do a workshop in my Tantra courses, because we learn about the Venus grip, okay? And the Venus grip is all about being able to isolate all these different muscles that we have in the vagina. And when I went through her...
Those 6 muscles that we have in the vagina.
Oh, yes. So you can squeeze it at the top, have it loose at the bottom, or squeeze it at the bottom, have it loose at the top, and percolate the right side while the left is chilling, percolate the left side. I mean, it's just all kinds of stuff you can do. So when I took her workshop, and mind you, I'm in this tantric life, so I just know. You know what I'm saying? I just know.
You are ready to bomb. I already know.
So, but when I take her class, and we're doing the exercises and she's timing, and I really felt the workout. You know, like when you work out and you start to feel that muscle, like, oh wow, like yeah, this is about to be my last rep. I mean, that's what I felt, and I like my vagina. I just felt new, and so now my Venus grip has improved. Okay.
So you're gonna tell us a little bit about that Venus grip during the Yoni Juju manifestation.
Yeah, we gotta learn about that
Venus grip, baby.
Stephanie is no joke. Stephanie is no joke, and especially I found it very important when you were talking about Tracy, and it was kind of funny when you were like, the leakage, or when you think you farted and you really sharted or whatever. And even as a young woman, and I'm just gonna keep it real. There's been a time or two I done sneezed and a little bit of extra something came out. And I was like, oh wait, hold up, what's going on with that? So we got to tighten these things up. I'm just keeping it real. I know I don't.
I love you for that, goddess. I love you for that. And now we have Onika Long. She is in her Sacred Sound Temple at the Macabre House. If y'all don't know, y'all gonna find out. This sister right here is so powerful at removing those hidden blocks. So I'm gonna let Onika Macabre House Long show you a little bit of what she's working with right now. Which one we gonna start with, Onika? What you gonna give the people?
Yeah, so I'm gonna give you guys a sample of the sound healing. So, like I said before, I like to work with the singing bowls. I like to work with gongs. And if you look behind me, let me get my camera angle.
We can see it.
This is 6 gongs right here. And I have 4 more over there. And just to give you a sample, hold on one moment.
Is that sacred geometry in the middle of that gong?
Oh yes, that's the street answer.
I see that. Okay.
Where's that one that sound like the elephant, Onika? I like that one. You know that thing.
So, okay, hold on. I know what you're talking about.
Yes, I love that.
Mm-hmm. One more time. One more again. Yes. Give us a little bowl. Let's see your bowl.
Okay, hold on one moment.
Yeah, that's a powerful session too.
Wow.
Yeah, that sound session with the goddess theme certification was amazing. It was amazing.
Yes.
This is the throat chakra. All
Wow.
those times we weren't sticking our pants.
Goddess theme certification was amazing.
Okay. Throat. That's something that's actually that's a lot of our problem as women, a lot of our blockages in our throat. And our throat, the larynx, looks just like the opening of the cervix and the vagina, honey.
There
So the
you
vagina
go.
has a voice.
Yes.
The mouth and the vagina are very much connected.
Yes, they are, because just like saliva needs to be in the mouth, so does secretions and lubrication need to be in the yoni.
Yeah.
And I'll be checking people's chakras, so you all will actually be able to see which exact chakras are blocked. And I'll be doing the chakra checkups and the chakra clearings. And so, I mean, my sessions are changing people's lives. People leave here feeling like brand new people, like they've been reborn or something, because they've been carrying around so much stress, so much anxiety, so much fear, so much self-hate. And it's like after they get all that muck and gut cleared off of them, they feel reborn.
Right. Yes. So because she's my my partner and I don't want to say in crime, but I'm gonna just say I get lots of sound healing.
Yes.
Yes. So yes, she's amazing. All of us are amazing, and we all have something phenomenal to contribute to Yoni Juju Moon Magic Manifestation, May 4th through the 6th, 2018. You don't want to miss it. And we're going to send something out right now. Riziki, those who sign up today and tomorrow, $325. What you say?
I'm cool with that, sis.
$325 for the whole weekend.
Yeah. Because really it's like $500.
It's going up to $500 next week.
Yeah.
$325. Okay. So if you'd like to call me, 337-944-9131, or you can call Riziki at
404-543-9706. Also, remember, when you register, rather it's the $325 today and tomorrow. What about day passes, sis? What are we doing for day passes?
Let's do 150 day passes. That's for Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, well, I just want to let the sisters know how much of an extreme bargain this is, the love offering that we are giving to you all. My sessions alone start at $155. And I'm booked to June. So if you guys want to slide in here and get a quick session with me and the rest of these beautiful goddesses, y'all need to come to this retreat, because I know I'm booked up to June. So I don't even have any openings until June comes.
Yeah, and that's a very good point. We all are offering services at a special retreat price. I know my consultations, the minimum, like astrological, are $99, and my tantric coaching and sacred sexuality coaching, the least amount is $700 for my courses. So yeah, we're all, and Tracy and Shamika and Sister Oh God, I'm about to we all are offering services at a special rate specifically for this retreat. So
special reduced rate because we want you to get the healing.
Yeah.
We want you to get the sisterhood. We want you to find your purpose. We want you to feel renewed and reawakened. We want you to connect with your power center. We desire this for you. We desire this for you to the point that we are allowing you to have the opportunity to get your ticket for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for $325 today and tomorrow. Offer ends tomorrow at midnight. Don't call me on Thursday talking about you want to hook up.
Don't call me either. Don't call me either.
I don't answer the phone. You know what you need to do. And my Yoni Steaming for self-care services alone for the whole day are $450.
There you go. And it's worth it.
And you are getting a big portion of that education on May 5th. Okay? You're going to be getting that education through the whole weekend because we're going to be sharing ourselves, our love, our wisdom with you the whole weekend, dear sister. We desire for you to heal. We desire for you to know and become your best self. We desire for you to will manifest the best you for you, not for nobody else, for you. When you become your best you for you, everybody else gets the benefit, baby. They get the benefit of the best you. It's not for nobody else but you. Anything you want to say to close us out, Kanaya?
Oh, goodness. Here's what I can say. The opportunity to come to something like this and be immersed in this kind of work is life-changing. There are retreats like this that go for the thousands of dollars. And so what you're getting is the offering from women who are committed to healing our community. It's like, it's amazing. And, she's like, okay, now I'll be offering some services. What I will be offering, what I will offer you all is I do metabolic wellness assessments where we look at biofeedback to get the state of what's so with your bodies. And you will walk away knowing your metabolic age and as well as what things you need to be working on and how you can be doing that so that your chronological age is the same as, if not younger, than your metabolic age. Because I've got 26-year-old women with 90-year-old bodies.
Oh, darling.
And so
what happened?
And most of that comes from food. Most of that comes from poor food choices and stress.
And stress is the number one killer. So if you can make it out to this event, you need to be there because your life will not be the same. And you may actually save your life. That's how I want people to look at this. This is a life-saving event.
Okay. Find out more at YoniMagicManifestation.com. YoniMagicManifestation.com. All the information is there. If you want to find any of these beautiful women, go ahead and give your information, Riziki, so they can find you.
Yes. So you guys can contact me on Facebook, Riziki L or Riziki Zafira, or call me directly, 404-543-9706. Also, my email, rizikizafira@gmail.com. That's RIZIKIZAFIRA@gmail.com. Also, my site, rizikizafira.com. Everything Riziki Zafira. So, looking forward to meeting y'all. See y'all at the retreat now. Don't play no games. Get your tickets between today and tomorrow because after that, the prices are going up.
They are going up next week, baby. It's $500. You heard him say 100. I say 100.
100.
Come on, Onika. Tell them how they can find you.
Yes. So you can find me on Instagram at the Merkaba House. That's TheMerkaba House, House. You can also go to my website at themerkabahouse.com. Again, that's TheMerkabahouse.com, or just call me at 314-649-8088.
Why did I want to sing the House? What?
The Mickey Mouse song. Wait.
That's Mickey Mouse Club or something. Oh, that's I felt it in my bones.
Yes.
So the Macabre House, MERKABAHOUSE. Yes, yes. Sanaya, how can we find you?
You guys can find me at you can find me at Diva Makeover, DIVAMAKEOVER, DivaMakeover.com, Twitter, Instagram, Diva Makeover.
Diva Makeover, Kanaya Kennedy. We want to thank everyone for joining us. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your hearts. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your likes. We want to bless you. We desire to bless you, dear sister.
Thanks.
Come get your blessing. Come get your blessing. And you can find me, Tracy Bryan Swint, the Womb Minister, at 337-944-9131. LoveMyWombAcademy.com, SensualHoneyWellness.com, Yoni Magic Manifestation. And don't forget the sweet Yoni Tea, baby. The original sweet Yoni Tea.com. You can also email me at thewombminister1@gmail.com. So right now, we're going to give y'all Manifestation, May 4th through the 6th, 2018. Peace and blessings, beloved. And remember, be fulfilled.
Yes.
Be fulfilled.
Yes, ma'am.